Hey everybody, how's it going? We have an upper body heavy day, so we're just going to be focusing on the upper body. You have made it to day number 58. So I have a lot going on here. I have a single 50, a set of 25s, a set of 35s, and a set of 20s. So there we have it. Let's get our warm up. Go ahead and lie on your back. Hug both knees into the chest, nice and tight. Take a couple deep breaths. Go ahead and tuck your chin. And then let's extend your right leg long. And then switch, hugging that other leg in nice and deep. Feel that extension through the pelvis on the extended leg. That nice long pull and stretch. Get your core woke up. Flex that in nice and deep. Perfect. Okay, both legs go straight up, and then we're going to drop one. So kind of like what we just did, but now we've got a straight leg. So connect with that hamstring a bit. Still getting into the core. And perfect. All right, roll it up and over. We're going to get that upper body warmed up. So we are going to be doing some hinges. And when you hinge, for our back work, when you hinge, you really need to get that core flexed and firm to support the low back, making sure we can feel where the pelvis is stable and neutral with the shoulders. Inhale, draw the chest open. Exhale, round, tuck the belly button in, pull the tailbone under. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Okay, stabilize and neutralize through the upper back. So just open through the chest and your hips are neutral. And you're going to now let them swing left and right. I guess I should probably say the back is neutral. So the hips are going to rotate around, but we want that neutral back. So it's kind of crazy, but even though we're working into the upper body, having tight hips, tight ankles, tight hamstrings, or anything else is going to relate to possibly some not so amazing form, things being not perfectly functional, and that's where injuries and different things can creep up, right? Not having that alignment, not watching and keeping everything where it should be. Okay, stabilize on your left hand and your knees. We're going to inhale, rotate that right arm up, and then slide it under. We're going to go 4 in a row here. Inhale up. So you're getting good rotation through your mid-back, a little bit of rotation through the hips, and then those shoulders. So the moving shoulder, that right one, but then also the non-moving. So stay here, let your hips pull back to the right, and then you can kind of move around a little bit. That's great. And then we're going to shift to the other side. Left arm up, slide under. Just a little bit of dynamic movement. Not holding anything too awfully long. 3. And 5. Shift it around. Perfect. Okay, we're going to go up and back. Downward facing dog. So slide your chest back toward your thighs. If you need to, bend your knees so that you can get your chest back a little bit deeper. So here we have a great overhead extension, getting our arms up over our shoulders. Take those little shifts, but make sure the core's strong, and you still want to watch that the hips and shoulders are neutral. So a lot of times that means we need to pull the tailbone back just a little bit. Pull the belly strong just a bit. Okay, take your right hand and reach back outside your left calf, then switch. Left hand to right, right hand to left. Check that core. Left hand to right. One more time per side. Right to left and left to right. All right, walk everything up and bring your arms up with you overhead. Grab your left arm, pull to the side. Right arm, pull to the side. Okay, we're going to find that hinge. So contract and grab through that core. Nice tight core, nice flexed and neutral spine. You're going to lift your thumbs up. Shoulders come up beside your ears. 2, we're going to go to 5. 3, use your back to get this flexion and rotation. Okay, now we're going to open to a little Y. Still flexing into your back. Hold on to the core. And then finally a T here. Nice tight squeeze. 4 and 5. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. If you would like to start with a lighter set of weights, please do. I'm going to get going on my 50 right away. I've already been up to a couple other things today, so I'm warm, ready to go. So we get to do a rep range today, and we're doing anything from 4 to 8 reps. Now, even that is penciled in. If you need to stop early or you want to keep going based on what you have available to you in your weight selection, then please do. But the heavier you go, obviously, the more important it is to get your foundation set up, to get your hips nice and neutral to the shoulders, the core engaged. You have to really engage into that whole foundational line. And then we're going to pull with the back. So the nice thing about these is that as you get heavier and heavier, your back has to engage more and more because the arm is not capable on its own of pulling that weight. I'm not sure about you. There is no way my shoulder and bicep could handle anything with a 50. Okay, set up on that other side, engage, find that foundational flex. Find your lat. Build the back muscle. Feel the back do the work. Stay relaxed in your neck. Perfect. All right. We got our 50 out of the way. The only thing I'm using that for today. Let's bring those arms up. Shift over, up, and shift over. Next up, we're going curls. I'm going to give my 25s a shot. Whew, they already feel heavy. Okay, 4 to 8 reps. Strong foundation, soft knees. And the big deal here, as you go heavier and heavier on curls, is you have to stay in control on your lift and on the lower. 4. That's all I'm doing there. I know it seems crazy. Stop so early. But that's what we're here for. This is what heavy means. It's usually 6 reps or under. 0 reps in reserve for me on that one. All right, I'm going to try on my 35s for Locomotive. We'll put one leg a little bit forward and then one leg a little bit back. So find your positioning first, just like we did with our Locomotive for sure. Make sure everything's squared off. You don't want to pull or put pressure or tension on the low back. Super grab the core. 7 and 8. All right. Probably have a couple reps left there, but that's okay. All right, slide forward. Take your hands outside your calf and twist. Then the other side. Twist. Okay, from here, we get to lower onto the ground, hitting up a chest press. And then we got chest press, and then we're going to have a skull crusher, and then we're going to get into an overhead pull. So I'm going to have my 20s on the ready as well for my skull crusher. All right. As always, if you're throwing around lighter weight here today, you don't need to take such a process to get everything up, then get started faster. Your transition time will be much quicker, and that's good because you're going to want to get a lot more reps. You don't really want many, if any, reps in reserve. Belly strong. We want to push right over the chest. Get your elbows to come out wide, shoulders to roll back. We want to push with the chest. And 8. Perfect. Okay, get those guys out of the way. And then we're going to go into our skull crushers. Make sure you're ready. Take a little stretch. Okay, so I'm going to try to keep my weights separated. So elbows apart, right over your shoulders. Start here, strong wrists, elbows squeeze in right over your shoulders so they don't widen as you drop or as you press. Make sure your back is engaged to help support. 4, that might be my number. Yep, that left arm wants to flare out nice and wide. All right, we'll get rid of those. I'm going to go back to my 35, and we're going to do our overhead pull. Good engagement for the core and the upper back. Pack your low back into the ground. Keep your arms straight. Keep this one nice and slow, controlled. You only have to go so far overhead as your shoulders feel good with and have the mobility for. Six. Try to keep those arms super straight. 8. All right. Bring that one up. Get a little stretch, and then we're going to go after it again. All righty. We're going to thread that needle. Make sure that you're getting your upper rotation also. So that's really where it gets a little bit tighter, getting through the chest. Now then slide it under. Stretch through. Other side. Raise. And then slide under. Perfect. All right, let's push up and back. Find that downward facing dog. Get that overhead positioning with our shoulders. Feel the shoulder blades slide down. Armpits hollow out. And then let's walk our hands back to the feet. All right, starting off, back to the top, lawnmowers. So you need your one weight. Feel free to adjust as needed. Watch that back hip. It likes to sit high. So rotate onto the toe. Your heel will be lifted. Both arms, both sides of your back are working because you need that support and stability on the left side. Nice work. Here we go. Side 2. Find that lat. 8. Ooh, I had to readjust my pelvis as well. Okay. Curls are next. I struggled with those 25. I think I'm going to go 20s. Keep my elbows happy as well. Let's get that little overhead stretch if you need it. Find that low-grade fatigue and intensity. It's not like heart rate through the roof or crazy lactic acid. It's that just being under heavy load. Okay, chest up, core engaged. Your back is flexed. Support those shoulders. Trying to roll the shoulder heads back. 5 and 6. I'm happy there. Alrighty. Locomotive. Let's see. I think I had my right leg back last time. Right leg forward this time. Don't forget your core. Your low back stays stable. Mid back is where your rotation is coming from. 8. Oh, good job. On the ground. Is that where we're at? Yep. Chest. Enjoy a little stretch if you need it first. Here we go. Get your set. Engage the back. Find your core. Push with your chest. Whew. All right, get those guys out of the way. And then we have our skull crusher. You could hold, if you have access to a bar, that would give you a little bit more balance and support side to side. It's definitely extra level up to have the elbows separated. The hands separated, I mean. So the elbows really have to work, which relates to the triceps really are doing the work. Squeezing those elbows in. Parallel. Upper arm. All right. We'll be able to get back up. Okay. Then we're back to our 35. If you wrapped your hands like I did, make sure that you put your other hand first around the bell. Overhead. Hips stay packed onto the floor. Lots of flexion through the shoulder girdles. You should not be feeling your back, your shoulders. It's the upper back. It's the back part of the shoulder for your delt. Lots of core. Even your pelvic floor. Get your pelvic floor involved because that's how you're going to get those low abdominals working. Find your back, find your back. Oof, I found my back. All right, we're gonna flip it back over again. Get that stretch. And then we have time for our third round. If you are inspired to hit heavy workouts on your own at any point in time, at your house, at your gym, one of the kind of great routines and guidelines that I've heard, good old Dr. Andy Galpin, he's very big on the weightlifting circuit and health longevity world right now. Should look him up. That is kind of the 3 to 5, right? 3 to 5 reps, 3 to 5 sets, 3 to 5 exercises with about 3 to 5 minutes break between. I struggle to get a full 3 anytime. I feel lucky if I get 2-ish. 1 is more standard for me. But it is incredible what you can get, what you can do when you take those little breaks, a little longer break. All right, coming up, we have our last set ahead of us. Stay smart, stay charged, use all the appropriate muscles. You got to have a lot of foundational strength, as we've been talking about. Let's hit up that lawnmower, square off the hips. Lock the core, engage the back, square those hips. Get rid of that guy. Whew. Curls. Feel free to go one at a time if you need. Think about the drop. Control, control, control. Keep your elbows back. Chest lifted. Try for one more. Okay. Locomotive. Whew. Foundation's key. Get those hips to be level. It's kind of why I like that split stance. You can level off those hips just a little better. 7, 8, I think. Whee! I got to keep those there. Okay. Chest, triceps, and back. Find that breath. Work with your breath. Once we get to this point, it's like a meditative practice. Each rep at a time. We don't have to get anywhere huge or big. Tricep extensions, overhead, back and behind. Core strong. Control, control. Oh, come on, elbow. 4. All right, set it together. 5, 6. That's it. That left side, you can really feel it. Flares out. Okay, overhead pull. Snag that upper back. Lots of core here as well. Again, focus that core. Focus your breath. Feel what's flexing each and every repetition. That's it. Nice job. All right, we are going to use, you can use a wall. I'm going to use my rig here, something, a door jamb, kind of that you can get shoulder to head height. So grab behind, so you can rest your hand on the wall or hold that door jamb. Turn the hips, open the chest, roll the shoulders back, and then just relax into that stretch. If you'd like, you can kind of shimmy your arm up a little higher. A few more breaths. Keep rolling back. This is really important. We're not having the shoulder roll forward here. A little bit higher. You need to come closer. Keep rolling that shoulder back. Be gentle on the shoulder. Perfect. Take that same arm, grab the wrist, pull to the left hip, open the chest. So you get that nice stretch. Front of the shoulder. You can feel it kind of target that bicep tendon area. Feel free to tilt your head. Good job. All right. Then, same arm. Hinge forward. Let your arm swing around if you would like. This is very effective to just hold a kind of a mid-heavy weight. We'll go 5, 4. Still keeping that back flat. And then the other direction. Okay, other side. Start low. Ooh. See? You don't realize what's going on sometimes until you get that arm in some sort of funky position. Work it up a little. Be gentle, be nice. You can overstretch those shoulders. I want to get into the pec here too, is really a lot of what I'm wanting to get to. Okay, then up high. And release. Grab it to the right side. Open up through that neck. Roll the shoulder back. Okay, and then we can grab that dumbbell. Hinge forward over the legs. in the other direction. Perfect. Okay, you can go to the floor, or if you have a bench or box, go there. Knees on the ground, elbows go on your bench or box. Then drop your chest down between those arms, stick your butt out, and then pull the arms back. So the goal here is to get that thoracic stretch, shoulder blades pull back. Awesome. All right, great work, everybody. Just a couple days left to finish out our summer, and then we'll see what's next in store for us. I hope you continue to join us. All right, have a great rest of your day.